Democrats, it's time to say goodbye to our neoliberal era. In the months ahead, Democratic Party officials and operatives will analyze America's election returns and voting patterns to try to make sense of what happened on Election Day. There will be a push to identify problems that can be easily solved by the same campaign expert who have allowed one of the least popular politicians of our time to dominate politics for 3 consecutive elections and rewrite the political order in a way we haven't seen since the Cold War movement laid the groundwork for Ronald Reagan's presidency. Tragically, our party has failed to rescue itself ever since Mr. Trump's success in 2016 and this month underscored the flaw inherent in the Democratic approach of promising to move forward while looking backward. To be fair, President Biden sought to reverse decades of flawed economic policy by taking on monopolies, building up our infrastructure, encouraging domestic manufacturing, and playing hardball with China. Unfortunately, much of this good work was drowned out by the crisis at the border and punishing inflation. In the end, he was the wrong messenger for the new forward. President Biden should never have run for a second term. It betrayed our party's collective will to be bold and fresh. The party can seize defeat to establish a new order, but the days of tinkering around the edges are over. Mr. Trump wins over these voters because most Americans distrust both major parties. He campaigns like a populist, even though he governs like an oligarch and couldn't care less about the fact that the top 1% has more wealth than the bottom 90%. This presents an opportunity for Democrats, but only if we are willing to challenge the systems and the institutions that have caused Americans to lose faith in government. Our philosophy must make clear that the real threat to democracy is widening economic inequality and the colossal power of big money in politics. As Franklin Roosevelt said in 1936, we know now that government by organized money is just as dangerous as government by organized mob.